Good morning, afternoon, evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zachary Nolan.
My name's Carter Nolan.
Welcome back to episode 4 of our reactions of The Bad Batch, season 2. Reminder, if you don't know why this is on this channel, it's pretty much because Star Wars is like...
Because we like it.
We like Star Wars.
It's fun.
And when our channel started out, we reacted to The Mandalorian
and you know
before the Jets season went underway, and it went well.
And one of the best hockey channels is called Lego Rocks 99.
That's some good logic right there. I cannot disagree. I cannot disagree.
So exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's true though.
No, but this is a good episode. Before we go into spoiler territory, we got half the cast in this episode. It's good.
And you know
Solid.
what? This is how you do filler.
Yeah, this is
how you do compelling
good filler.
Good filler that develops characters
and adds worlds.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all we're gonna say on spoiler warning now. Let's get into the reactions. We got 5 of them here.
So I can't remember the name of this planet.
I don't
she
remember.
Says it.
She says it once,
but
and it's like
it starts with an S or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, no, but we get there. We think it's pod racing, but it's actually a new thing called riot racing. Is it pod racing?
Is that pod racing? Yeah.
It sounds like it. Is it? Hey, it is! How about that?
That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, no,
Whoa.
no. This is not the same. But yeah, no, it was interesting. It's nice to see more layer set stuff. Like, we've obviously seen racing done before in Star Wars. It's not a new concept, but it's always nice to see what, like, dimensions they have to it, I'd say.
And they really kind of add a lot to this, because it almost, at first it sounds like pod racing because they use a lot of the same sound effects, which makes sense. There's still speeders and whatnot that they are using. But it's interesting seeing how they add in weapons and whatnot. And this actually reminds me a lot of the Star Wars Squadrons video game, in the sense of where it's like you have to use your power carefully, where you have to use it for the guns, and then you have to use it for the back shields, and it's kind of interesting, the dynamic.
Which is funny, because technically all Star Wars media has that. They just
never
highlight
talk about
it. Yeah. I'd say that this is this is definitely like it's not as fast as pod racing. Pod racing is a lot faster.
But they got two giant engines for pod racing.
I know, I'm getting there. But this one's a lot more a lot more defense and offense based, so it's good. Yeah. We got to see some of the pilots. We were surprised to see a variety of droids in piloting them.
That's fine, man. Oh, there's a...
Oh,
wait,
what?
Whoa.
A protocol droid? Okay, well, maybe that's why they got shut down.
Assassin droid? Protocol droid?
What? Yeah, it was just a surprise to see, because obviously we don't know because droids are sometimes racing, but it's not. I wouldn't say that's their default setup. No, you see droids, but like in general, but that's obviously not their default. And a protocol droid, especially
assassin droid.
Yeah. We also like the fact that one of the droids has the head of a battle droid and the body of a protocol droid. That's nice too. Nice episode 2 callback.
Yeah, like that.
Also too, because they have blasters, because unlike pod racing, it's worth noting, pod racing weapons are illegal. That's why Saboba taking out Anakin at the end was such a you son of a bitch.
And and also it was a manual weapon. It wasn't anything with a projectile, so they were able to kind of hide it almost. Yeah. But with this, there's full on projectiles being shot. So
they killed a fan. Oh,
what the fuck?
Spectators be advised!
He just got shot!
So fun fact, this is a weird comparison, but this is the comparison I'm going to use. This is the same type of, you know what, that makes sense, and you know what, you're kind of stupid for sitting there mentality that I had while at Mall of America. So, and I'll explain why. Or, not Mall of America, West Edmonton Mall. Because at West Edmonton Mall, there was a hockey tournament going on when we went there.
Oh, yeah.
This will come back, I promise. And everyone's like, hey, we'll go shop. I'm like, I'm watching hockey. Because it's fun. It's obviously, younger kids, right? But I'm like, the net's here, the boards go up to here, and there's nothing. And people are just standing there. So sure enough, later in the period, shot over the net, kid gets beamed. And, he was upset. He kind of sat there, and they had to, they put an ice pack on him. He didn't bleed at all, which was impressive. But I kind of just sat there and went, well, what did you think was going to happen? And it's kind of the same mindset I have of, like, people watching in the front row. Like, I'd watch from afar. I'd watch, but I would watch from afar. But yeah, no, oh, okay. I couldn't read Carter's waiting for a second. So this is humorous because, so Teo crashes and he has to get reset, like put back together again. And the Teo, who I'm 1000% sure is the same voice of Sonic in the new Sonic movie. That's definitely the same actor. Comment down below. I'm 100% sure that's the same voice actor. I'm good at this type of game. But yeah, no, he's pretty much just saying, oh yeah, it's all fine. And then his tone changes on this line. And it sounds so much like the Anakin Skywalker, like Robot Chicken, where are my legs? Yeah. And he just screams it like, honestly, it's a miracle it didn't blow up. Yeah.
That is hilarious. Ha ha ha. I am more than capable. I am ready to... Where are my arms and legs?
That felt like such an Anakin line out of nowhere. Did you see the tone?
No, that's not how you connect.
It's such an ingenious little, like, Easter egg for them to put in.
It's that moment of realization.
Where are my legs?
Where are my arms and legs?
It's like, where are my legs?
Well, he says arms too.
Yeah.
I just wrote legs for...
But yeah, no. Yeah. And, like, you know, the guy Troy does it rough, although no disrespect to the guy. The voice actor is known for playing a lot of annoying characters, so I could not get past that listening to him. I'm just like, oh, just get hit. Just get hit. And then he did. He got hit by a pod.
Teo is your only chance at victory. Open your eyes, human. If you want to win out there, offense is the best.
What?
We have a wipeout down in the pit.
Ah! What? Like, obviously, that's not permanent, because droids can be rebuilt, but rip! Like, sucks to
suck.
Well,
that was, like, right before the race.
Yeah.
It's like, there's no time for him.
And also, too, obviously, it's great how they use Tech in this episode. Tech's having a very good season, too,
I was worried they'd give it to Omega.
I was scared about that, too, I'm going to be honest. I feel like Omega's good, but Omega does not always need to... Like, if Omega becomes the focus... You don't want to
give her the Rey treatment.
Right. And not even just that, but, like, if Omega is always the focus, then you're going to constantly have to make other people react to something that a child says. Also, and it could be a very intellectual child. And then also,
it's like, why is she with the Bad Batch if she's so damn good on her own?
Right. It's like, what do you don't need this. Right. So
and Tech did need this.
Yeah,
so
Tech needed this.
I'm glad that they've done that, because there are some characters that they haven't been able to spend as much time on. I saw some people commenting about it, how possibly because Hunter and Echo were away, that maybe next episode, instead of covering new timeline, they just cover their side of things with what they're doing.
It could be.
Which is possible. So I'd be interested to see that.
Yeah, no, obviously it's interesting because you want to balance the cast around too, especially if you're deciding that you're gonna have episodes dedicated to Crosshair, which we've seen that you are. It's good to be able to especially 25-minute screen time. It's easy to do. But yeah, no. Solid episode overall.
I like the villain in this episode. I don't know who he was. So, I love his voice.
His voice, really it sounds a lot like a Darkseid voice. I really liked it.
Oh, yeah.
Also, he honors the deal at the end, which is nice. Like, it's nice to have someone that doesn't just predictably at the end just go, nah.
And then also, it's interesting how he kind of talks to him, being like, be wary about Sid. Because it's kind of like, I feel like it's foreshadowing.
I'm going to be honest. If Sid does betray them, it won't totally make sense unless they really work out why, because of the monetary works. The only thing, because the thing with Sid is that Sid is not designed as Sid's a fine character. She's fine. She's fine. She does her task.
She works.
She works because the plot allows her to, almost. But, I don't know. She's not the most compelling. But yeah, what would you give this out of 10? Episode out of 10?
6 out of 10. I mean, then that's about one of the highest things you can give to a filler episode.
Yeah, I was going to say 6.7 out of 10, which probably makes it the weakest episode. However, if you're going for personal enjoyment, I actually enjoyed this one more than I think the first 2 episodes. I think this one was, it didn't feel like there was any time wasted. It was very punch and go type thing, so I'm okay with that. But yeah.
It was pretty much just like the entirety of the time the Phantom Menace they were on Naboo.
Yeah.
That's basically
what
it was.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like on the video, and comment down below your thoughts on this. If you did watch the episode, if you didn't, try. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
How did my father die?
Like a panther.